It's rare and it's beautiful, and it should be rejoiced and appreciated, because what I'm doing is not just pissing. It's not piss. It's not water that I've put up in my vagina. I'm actually brewing up a good dose of universal love medicine. And if everyone, everyone should tap into this.
I've tried. Don't worry about that.
What I love is that you've developed your body.
I have.
But it seems like one of those, like, once you crack the seal kind of thing.
Exactly.
Because, obviously because I don't get blue balls because I've never experienced it.
No, you haven't got the ability to build it up because it's not there. I got taught how to squirt.
It's a Gold Coast first.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned.
Rika.
Drew.
How's the Gold Coast view today?
Oh, today's been all right.
Right.
Yeah, it's been all right.
Where were you today? What part? Where?
I was in Varsity. At
Varsity.
MBA Lawyers Law Firm in a meeting when I got a message from Drew Kruck. That was my highlight of the day.
Yeah, right. Today's podcast has Crissy Lee Bates. It's just beautiful. Like,
she was stunning.
Lucky. We had
stunning.
first of all, my good mate Smithers and Matt G Photography.
Yeah.
We're the three lads in the room. I'll tell you what, to have Crissy Lee Bates, Rika Waters, and Scarlett Morgan in the room together. I mean, legitimately, like, three absolutely beautiful women, and to think
thank you.
It was like we were in our own little strip club. Because Crissy Lee, who is going to surprise everyone, she's famous for doing squirt shows, and we saw the show. It's actually recorded. And we had the whole damn thing, and
it was an eye opener. It was amazing. It was. I really enjoyed it as a performance. Yeah.
I felt like you got a bit awkward.
Did you?
Yeah.
You thought I was getting a bit aroused?
No, I didn't think you were getting aroused.
I
was more
really
worried
awkward.
about you, like going like your face kind of lost, like you weren't smiling much, and I'm overcritical.
I was concentrating on what she was doing because
the first thing she did. Tell us what the first thing she did. Did that blow your mind a little?
The first thing she did, she was just like on the blanket, playing with herself a bit. Which one? What are you talking about? Which part are you talking about?
She looked you directly in the eyes and
I
stuck
know,
a
that was
butt
so
plug in her
sexy.
ass.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
It was like it was for you. This tiny little.
I'm sure it wasn't for me.
It was like
that was her performance. That was her performance.
No, I thought it was really cute, actually.
Like, it was so cute.
For her to look at you in the eyes.
But you know what? No.
God.
Okay, so you know what I think that is from is because we're going back to what we were saying earlier. She was really, really nervous about coming in here, and I actually went out of my way to make sure she wasn't feeling, I wanted her to know we're not going to judge her. We're not, she's just a guest and she's going to do what she does. And we're just going to talk about what she does with no negative connotations, no judgment, no nothing. And I think she picked up on that.
Yeah.
Is what I thought. Yeah. She looked fucking sexy though.
Yeah.
Looking at me. She's a very, very beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. She doesn't look her age.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Nor do you.
I know, but neither does she.
All three of us were hoping you and her would sort of kiss at some weird moment.
All three of you?
The blokes in the room. We just thought it might have happened.
That was what you were thinking.
The three blokes, we all thought.
Anyway, but she wasn't just stunning to look at. She was really interesting to talk to too.
Yeah.
Wasn't she?
Oh.
She's amazing.
10
What did she
times 10.
say? She said her IQ is in the top 5 percentile of the human population.
Yeah, and what happens when most people tell you that? You think you're a fucking idiot.
But I've told
I actually
you that
believed
too.
her. I
yeah, no,
really
but
believed
I've
her.
told you that because my IQ is 131, which is, I think you have to be 135 to get into Mensa. I'm 131, so that brings me like
pretty
up
cool.
there. Yeah, but I think 5%.
Can you fix a stereo though?
No, absolutely no way. Are you trying to discredit me now?
I just wonder how they work out these tests.
Well, that's the thing. Like, because this is what I'm studying now. Is we have since worked out that intelligence isn't just about academic intelligence, or there's all sorts of different intelligence. There's emotional intelligence. There's
Can I
street
tell you
smarts
one
and-
that's burning on me?
Oh, what? Sexual intelligence.
No. I hope he never hears this, but okay, someone I know really well. Very sort of open and critical to germs, and don't touch this, don't do that, germs and germs and germs, germs. And I'm like, fuck it, man. Like,
Do I know this person?
no.
Oh, good.
I actually said I've lived my whole life not caring about germs.
You can't.
For some reason. Like, for some reason, it was never taught to me. But for some reason, my mate is very full on about, don't touch this, don't touch that.
Is he like OCD?
No, definitely not. But it's more like, where do your importances lie? He's very, he rates what you eat and those sort of things very important in your life.
So he's worried about germs, but he's not worried about hormones that are pumped into the meat that he's probably eating?
Fuck this. No, but here's where it was weird. Okay,
Yeah.
so just last night, spent some time, and inside me I'm going, I can't say anything. It's like, I disagree with a lot of it. I just thought, because I kind of have this opinion that the more germs you get stronger.
Oh,
It's probably
absolutely.
wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah.
Imagine if we're on Survivor, you'll just fucking eat anything. You're hungry.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
Right, but there's more to this point. If I can just
But
finish
wait,
it,
just
you go.
to reinforce your point too, is like people are so preoccupied about, wash your hands straight after you're going to the toilet, which I, like a lot of people probably do anyway. But then there are people that eat feces because of some sexual fetish that they have. You don't see them popping off the word. Sorry, I'm spitting now, but you don't see them dropping dead.
Yeah, but we
So-
don't even find out. Maybe they do. When was the last time?
Oh shit. Okay,
When was
yeah.
the last
all
time you
right.
actually knew?
Okay, yeah, your point made. We probably don't know. We probably don't hear about
Well,
it.
here's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, okay, dude's got kids too, that's what it was all about. Like, don't stand there, it's next to this and this and this. I was like, okay, here's a different sort of person. That's cool. But then when we're both walking to our cars, I'm the freak that, like, I'm very aware of, like, my surroundings.
Yeah.
So I'm, like, holding my kids' hands, like,
Yeah.
here comes a car, bah, bah, bah. He's just like, walks across the road. His kids are like trailing along. They step out sideways in front of a car. The car sort of stops. He doesn't even notice it,
Yeah.
right? And I'm not saying either of us are wrong, but it was very interesting. He's a dude that over cares
About germs.
this, but has no. Why do we even bring this up? I don't remember.
No, but but that's the thing. That is how the world is. The world is because everyone's different and everyone has a different way of thinking of things, and no one's way is right. And the sooner we all realise that, the better, I think.
And then on that note, this podcast was brought to you by Koala Karma, the Chill Out. We've
The
run
Chill
out.
Out drink.
We've actually
No
run out. There's only one
way.
left. Yeah, I've got to go talk to Koala
Suck up to
Karma.
your sponsors.
Yeah, come on down. But I actually got really worried for them today because these are nice ladies. But on this podcast, we bring you
Koala.
Crissy Lee Bates,
Oh yes, Crissy Lee Bates, who is
Super Squirt
absolutely
champion.
stunning,
Absolutely
a stunning human being, stunning to look at, stunning to listen to, stunning to get to know.
A beautiful
She's
story.
gorgeous.
Beautiful story, how she has climbed to the top of the stripping and showgirl industry, but only lately has started Squirt shows, and it was one of the only in the world to do one of the greatest shows. We saw
Yeah,
it.
she's
We
a
recorded it all live
champion.
tonight, and we want to thank her for coming in. It was a great night. I want to thank you, Rika, for being here.
Oh, thank you, Drew.
And
thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Yeah.
Like I said to my text message, thank you for the opportunity to meet these amazing people.
yeah, good fun.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it again, even though we recorded, but tomorrow on Hot Tomato, I'm doing a live cross with my beautiful mate Cindy Lee Jensen from Buskers by the Creek, and then on
Yes.
Friday, you and me down at Lumber Punks
axe
for-
throwing,
What's that show? It's a Channel 7 deal.
getaway.
It's not giveaway actually.
It's a Channel 7. Have a great afternoon.
Tyson McMillan, what did you say?
Have a great
great day out for Channel 7.
A great day out for Channel 7.
All right. Put there, spunk face.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you. All right. Over and out.
I do love you.
And we're back. Episode 177 in Belly Heads. Hello, Rika Waters, you spunk. How are you?
Drew. Good, thank you.
And hello, Crissy Lee Bates. How are you? I put her there.
Hello.
Champion.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah. You're lovely
to meet
today.
you.
Of course you do.
Thank you.
Feeling good today?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's been a good week so far.
Has it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What part of the world are you living in right now?
I live southwest of Brisbane. On a property, a horse property.
Yeah. Have
Yeah,
you
in
always
the bush.
been a country person?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yep.
Yeah. What part of the world sort of?
I come from the central coast of New South Wales. Sort of live semi-rural down there. And then when I was 18, my mother introduced me to the bright lights of Surfers Paradise, so I moved up, and the rest is history, but I always lived out in the hinterland when I lived on the Gold Coast.
I had a girlfriend from Terrigal. Anywhere near there?
Yes, I come from Terrigal.
Do you? Everyone from Terrigal knows everyone from Terrigal. Mm-hmm. They drink
Yeah.
hard down there.
Yeah,
Don't they?
yeah. The more people I meet up with later on in life
Yeah.
that I have something in common with, it turns out we're all from the Central Coast. There's some certain type of humour and, yeah, just crazy people down there.
You wouldn't be old enough, but there was a place called Pepper's, $2 drinks. Yes.
Yes. Try and...
I threw up in that garden so bad.
Yeah.
I only thrown up a few times in nightclubs, and that was one. Just my whole thought of the Central Coast is just like hard. It's like sort of like the... Yeah? You what? Oh, we should mention, yes, we've got Smithers, the cult of Smithers in the corner, and the beautiful Scarlett Morgan with them equally as beautiful, but lesser so, Matt G Photography. Yeah, Terrigal, hey? Do you ever go back?
Oh, I try not to. The Central Coast is, I don't know. Now that I've moved away, I find it hard to go back there. Yeah, everyone's still in the same he said, she said family rut.
Yeah.
And I've just grown so much from that, so it's hard to go back.
Or did you lose a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Is that better? I've got a funny... Rika,
Yes.
before you say your question that I really want you to say,
What's my question? How do you know my question before I know my question?
I almost said this... I almost told this story today. The last time I was in Terrigal, I happened to stay at the chief of the police, the local police, and I think he was from Woy Woy. I don't mind saying this was like more than 10 years ago. So I'm silently crapping myself that I happened to be sleeping on the lounge of the big copper's lounge and slept in all day because we were drinking. And the next one I'm waking up like 10:30. You know, as a bloke, you shouldn't sleep in on someone's lounge room on Saturday. And he happens to be the biggest, toughest cop. Well, I woke up to this. The phone. What happened? Daryl's in a crash? Well, Daryl was drink driving his son. And like smashed into someone, like the worst thing that I had to completely cover up. I saw the whole thing happen that morning.
Oh, no.
Like small town police stuff. You know, he's the local cop, but it was only 10 years ago, but it was like maybe 15. But it was really small town, Terrigal, you know, where
Cover that up.
He wasn't there, he wasn't doing this, he was over here, and I'm just sitting on the lounge still going,
witnessing it
all. Every now and then they'd look at me and go, yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that story all day. I'm glad you...
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's your
Isn't that
link.
weird? Yeah.
The link to I find there's always a precursor to something. You kind of get prepared.
Yeah. Did you